Hey guys, welcome back. Amy Thomas. Today we're going to continue on with our SEO training, and today we're going to talk about bounce rates. Now, if you don't already know what a bounce rate is, a bounce rate is when a visitor goes to your web page and views only one page on your site and then hits the back button. So, and they do it within a fairly short period of time. A bounce rate can also qualify if a visitor leaves your site fairly quickly by clicking on a link inside of your content or on your web page or anywhere else on your website very quickly, and it redirects them to another website. So we're going to go over kind of how to reduce bounce rates today. And now we're going to go over a few ways to help reduce those bounce rates. Now, you might kind of be wondering how bounce rates can actually affect you. If your bounce rate is very high and people are bouncing off of your content, Google will penalize you and your content will no longer show up at the top of Google. So that's why we're covering this today. So how to do that? You want to write really, really good posts and engaging posts. So take your time, do them properly. A great way is to write non-biased review posts. And by non-biased, I mean, let's say you're trying to rank something with the word review or the word scam on the end of it, because that's going to be a lot easier to rank. You never want to, in your post, say another company is a scam. I know you're using those keywords to rank, but we're not going to do that. It's just non-biased. You're going to give the facts, the pros and the cons to the company. So that's how you would do that. You can do a tutorial post, which is also like a how-to post. Um, Add videos. Videos always help. People will stay on your content a lot longer if you have engaging videos because they're going to want to watch to see them. Engage people. Ask questions. Ask their answers. Tell them to reach out and ask for help. Another way to do this is find other popular blogs, so people who are big in the industry, find what their popular content is, and then just reverse engineer it. Because if people are looking for those things, they're engaged, and they're going to be engaged if you produce something that's similar in nature as well. Another great way is to actually write controversial posts. Now, what I mean by this is it keeps people engaged. So they may not be 100% in agreement with what you're saying, but that's going to make them keep reading. They're interested in what you have to say. And then feature testimonials, whether it's testimonials from the product or the review that you're doing, your own personal testimonials, any testimonials, whether they're written or whether they're video format. Everybody always really likes to see the testimonials on a product, so that will keep them engaged and on your posts a little longer, and it will reduce the bounce rates in the long run. And then the next thing I want to talk to you about is redirecting your affiliate links. So if you have links on your website and they're going to any affiliate product or company that you're involved in, and people click on those links from your blog, especially if they're doing it right away, Google still sees that as someone bouncing off your web page. They see that as the same as hitting the back button. So there's a few ways to go about this. And I heard people talk about this a while ago, and I didn't really fully understand it. But if you install a plugin, it's called Pretty Pink Light, and it actually will redirect your traffic. It makes it look like people are still staying on your blog, so that they're just clicking on a link to another page on your own domain. So like an affiliate link, you would see an example, affiliate.com, blah, 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 reference. So if you have your text linked to that in your blog and someone clicks on it, it looks like they have bounced off your page. Now, if you set up a redirect so that when they click on that same link, it looks like it's still going to your own blog. So it would read amy-thomas.com / whatever the affiliate link. It's still going to go to the same page, But in Google's eyes, as far as your analytics go, it's going to look like that person is still staying on your web page. So it's going to help you, your rankings, and it's going to help reduce those bounce rates, which in turn is just going to help your blog get more authority. So I personally, I use Pretty Pink Light. It's actually a free WordPress download. So if you don't have that installed, I highly suggest that you install that onto your WordPress site. If you're using something other than WordPress, I honestly, I don't actually know, because I only use WordPress. So hopefully that will help you out there. So just to recap, so really, the best way to reduce bounce rates is just to write really, really good content. Spend more time writing the content that helps people solve what they're searching for. Um, if you're ranking something and it's poor and it does get to the top of Google or near the top of Google and people are clicking on it and it's not what they're looking for, it's just going to dive back down because people are bouncing off of it. If you're ranking for keywords that you should be ranking for and the content is really, really good and engaging, when people click on it, they shouldn't be bouncing off it anyway. So it really shouldn't make a difference. And then try to engage your audience, get them to comment, get them to share, ask them to share your content on social media. You can even ask for suggestions and stuff like that, what they want to learn, that type of thing. It's just really, really important to make sure that your audience and you are connected, that they're not, thinking for any reason that you're just trying to get people to that offer, even if that's what you're trying to do. Your goal should be to help people first, and then that will avoid those bounce rates. So I hope that helps you out a bunch as far as understanding what bounce rates are and how they affect you, because they will affect your SEO efforts. So I know a lot of people understand that hitting the back button, but I hope that you got a little more value out of the fact that if you're putting a link at the top and they're clicking on it right away, that is also affecting your bounce rate. So redirect it, cloak, that link to make sure that it looks like they're staying on your page. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.